Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here we have another great article from Mike over at Light Reading. I will leave it in the description down below. Now, I want to start off this video by saying this is huge for T-Mobile. This is big in the new era of competition that Verizon and AT&T are facing. I think this is an absolute plus for T-Mobile. T-Mobile outpacing Verizon in customer satisfaction survey. Now, many of you are probably going to comment that was not hard to do because Verizon's customer service is going down the drain, and there are still some areas where coverage isn't up to upgraded yet on C-band. So that probably wasn't hard for T-Mobile to do. But let me tell you, T-Mobile came a long way in that department. A long way. So according to some new measurements of customer satisfaction, T-Mobile is widening its lead over Verizon. So this is based on net promoter scores and several other factors. So that means customers are just more satisfied with T-Mobile. Now, again, we can go back and forth and debate about the networks all day long, but it just seems that customers are more satisfied at T-Mobile, regardless, whatever happens. Like I said, we discussed in a video the other day, if T-Mobile is leasing the fiber or owning the fiber, it has not mattered. They are competing. Customers are satisfied. And as you see, T-Mobile is leasing, not owning, and customers are still satisfied. And, just to put that in perspective, if T-Mobile owned its own fiber, customers would still be satisfied, right? There's no difference. So this is a big, big deal in my opinion, right? Broadly, the analysts pointed to findings showing that T-Mobile has significantly improved its NPS and CS scores during the past 18 months. Verizon's scores, meanwhile, have remained mostly unchanged. So T-Mobile is continuing to increase and Verizon remains neutral. Now, one thing that I also want to show you guys in this article as well, you guys have heard me say this. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the national market share reports that are sent out by the third parties. Verizon is going to lose significant share in Q1. So I want to show you guys the estimates. So Wells Fargo analysts aren't expecting much out of Verizon in the first quarter. We expect Verizon's consumer group to lose 285,000 phone customers in Q1. Let that sink in. I'll say this number again. 285,000 phone customers in Q1 that Verizon is expected to lose. Let that sink in, right? The last time that I remember hearing numbers like that was when Sprint underwent the network vision, when they went from CDMA to LTE. That is the last time that I had seen numbers of losses that big, right? I think there was some quarters in 2014, 15, and 16 where AT&T had some not so great numbers, but that's almost 300,000 customers. Now, you can make the argument that Verizon's Q1s are generally bad, tracking by history, but that's bad, right? That's bad. You just lost close to 300,000 customers on the consumer group. Whether your first quarters are bad or not, that's not an excuse. You don't want to lose 300,000 customers that you're donating to the market. So I just wanted to point that out as well. And then also there's a financial analyst at Wells Fargo recently predicted that T-Mobile will gain about 560,000 new postpaid phone net customers in the first quarter, the best amongst the big three. So they are anticipating T-Mobile to be the leader in growth in Q1, which shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Again, T-Mobile is outpacing Verizon in customer satisfaction. I would assume that they're outpacing AT&T as well in that department. And that just shows you where T-Mobile is headed, right? Right now, as it stands, they're not there. T-Mobile is not there. But if you are a visionary and you can take the numbers, break them down, look at T-Mobile's history, look at their guidance where they're going to be by 2025, they're going to be a powerhouse. They're going to be a powerhouse. They're telling us they're going to have this amount of free cash flow by 2025. They're going to grow the fixed wireless access base to 7 to 8 million by 2025. And those are conservative numbers. So they are likely going to shoot higher, or they're going to actually post higher numbers come 2025. They're going to be a problem for AT&T and Verizon. And AT&T and Verizon have not yet adjusted. And I think they really need to adjust quicker before it's too late, right? For Verizon, it may already be too late until new leadership comes in. But you can tell by T-Mobile outpacing Verizon in customer satisfaction that Hans has a problem and he's not dealing with it. They have yet to make a change, at least on the customer service side, that would make its customers more satisfactory. But that's not happening. They're still trying to figure out how to get the growth back and stop the bleeding. That's what they're still trying to figure out. They haven't even made it to this yet. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. Sound off in the comment section. Look forward to reading your comments. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.